Today's demonstration is shallow poaching pike paupiette. So I've got a small pan here and I'm going to put some fish in there. We'll do 3 pieces. And again, you'd want to season your fish first. Some people add like a little touch of oil to the bottom. I might as well. I've got it here. And then for liquid, we're going to add just a little touch of stock. And not too much, and a little splash of wine. And then we're going to put this in the oven covered. I'm just going to put another lid on top. I think a lid is better than a cartouche because it's going to be a little bit better sealing. And that's going to go in the oven for, really depends on the size of the fish and how cold it is going in. This is still a little bit frozen, so it's probably going to take about 8 or 9 minutes. You could speed the process up a little bit by bringing this to a simmer first and then putting in, and I think I'll probably do that. All right. All right, so we're just gonna let that just basically warm up just to low simmer. I'll pop it in the oven. Set a timer for about 8 minutes. We'll check it after 8 minutes. Okay, so that was 8 minutes. Now, we're going to determine if it's done or not. Now, 90% of the time, chefs will determine the doneness of fish by feel, and in my mind, it's feeling pretty done. But you can go by internal temperature, and I'm guessing that pike is done around 110 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Looks like we're just a touch short. Yeah, it looks like we're about 6 degrees shy of being done. So I'm going to put it back in the oven. And then I'll show you the next step in just about 1 more minute. Okay, our fish is done. And I'm just going to transfer these out of here. And the real advantage to this cooking technique is now I've got this very flavorful liquid in there. So I'm going to just reduce that a bit. And then you want to thicken it. So instead of adding a beurre manier or cornstarch or something like that, the classic version is to add a spoonful of fish velouté. If you add a spoonful of fish velouté and some cream, there's wine already in there, then you've basically got a vin blanc with lots of flavor that's appropriate for this fish because that's where it was cooked. So I don't have any velouté at home, so I'm just going to add a spoonful of tomato sauce. Should reduce it down a bit before you add your other ingredients, but there's just enough tomato sauce to sort of thicken it up. We could strain it at this point. I think I will. Okay, so just going to strain the sauce, get rid of that coagulated protein in there, just because it doesn't look very nice. And we'll stir in a little parsley. Transfer our fish over to a plate. Actually, let's go sauce underneath. Oops. Okay, so there is shallow poaching. Lovely, right?